Hey guys, Mike the Vike here, back for yet another video. Today we're gonna do the story on my GHK AKM. I bought this gun used off Craigslist, and I wanted to give a little bit of insight on the project that this thing has been. The reason I bought this thing in the first place is because I would of course love to have a proper real AK, but they are prohibited in Canada, and so I can't get them. Very sad. But in the meantime, I can get this, which is as close as you can get, I would say. So just as a quick demonstration, in case you don't know airsoft guns, this is a gas blowback rifle. I'll show you that in a second. It takes propane or green gas, and then you just gas up the mag. And then, hang on. Then I'm just gonna load it up a little bit, you know. And now I can load her up, charge it, make sure it's sealed. I'm gonna do semi for you. Ooh, dead trigger, that's fun. See, that's where the story begins. Hang on, let's, you're just not seated, or what's happening here? That's actually a new one, not gonna lie. Alright, okay. Damn it. Okay, there's a BB, hello. Sorry, we're just trying to figure out what's going on here. That's a cool thing though, so, oh yeah, I should reiterate, so, some airsoft guns are electric, and so when you pull the trigger, you're just starting up a motor that's in like the pistol grip, or something like that, and then there's a gearbox, and then it's just going kajung, and it fires. This thing, there's a propellant, there's green gas, and then it's actually running somewhat similarly to a real gun. You know, it's got a chamber around every time. It just feels a hell of a lot cooler, more responsive, more like the real deal than an electric. But, so you'll see here probably, maybe not. Here is what we're dealing with here. That's our hammer, and it appears that our, a part of the sear is slipping and not catching onto our hammer. But no worries, because I have a brand new hammer here. I just haven't done it yet. I haven't swapped. Okay, so now for a little bit of history on this particular gun. So firstly, I bought this thing off Craigslist from a man by the name of Boris, apparently. And I bought it, it was great. And I could tell it had seen use, and he did let me know that the sear needed to be replaced because it was not working in semi-auto. And I assumed like the sear is like $15, so it wasn't a big deal to replace. However, since then, I've had to purchase a selection of items to keep this thing running, and it's still not really there yet. We got some ways to go. The first thing I had to order was a new sear. It's already installed in the gun. Here is the broken one. Hopefully you can see that. Hello. So you can see there, it's just pot metal, and it should be made out of steel. Like, come on, boys. Anyway, the one that I replaced it with is steel. Very nice. From then, it was still having issues doing double taps in semi-auto, which is great. And that went on to my second order because this spring here, if it focuses, holy smokes. This spring right here is broken, as you can see. It communicates between the firing pin and the sear. It's a little connector. And so I had to replace that. And then along with that, I decided this was more for my own ease of mind or whatever the heck. I swapped out the, I don't know what this is called, but it's part of the bolt assembly here. You can see the old owners abused the hell out of this thing. Another part that broke was the nozzle. One of the, like there's a lip here you can see on the other side, this fella here, he's there, hello, but on the other side, not so much. Oh, and then I had to swap out the return spring, just the main spring. So I spent 500 bucks on the gun. It came with 2 mags, by the way, so that's like pretty decent. Canadian also, not US. And I spent, I think, about 100 US now on parts from WGC shop. Unfortunately, still not there, but we are so close actually, because all I have to do, I hope, is swap out this hammer. Now, with all that in mind, do I regret buying this gun? Honestly, not really. And the reason for that is, they happen to be incredibly rare in Canada. I think a new one costs 7 or 8. But the main issue is that they're actually not in stock anywhere. I can't find these AKMs. The thing is, at the end of the day, this thing still works. It still looks really, really cool. Try full auto. It's actually working pretty good these days. Like it's been like a month-long project of ordering parts and stuff. But I mean, I don't regret it. I love this thing. But how's the whole Craigslist experience? I've bought airsoft guns and sold airsoft guns for many, many years off Craigslist. And yeah, some of them you get really unlucky. This one I wouldn't say I was too unlucky because I still got a good price and I knew it had problems. One thing to keep in mind with some of these guns, I in particular once had a little submachine gun. And these things can be really a pain in the ass to repair. Like, the guy might say, oh, it's just a full auto sear, or it's just like a hammer, and it's just one $15 part. They usually get you because the mentality is like, you're saving $100 on the gun and the part's only 15. But they don't ever mention the installation process can be very tricky sometimes. So for example, the reason I've delayed the hammer is because, hang on. Hello? Oh, that's why. Haha! Safety was on. So this hammer here, to get this out, I have to take out this cross pin. I have to take out this E-clip or whatever the heck. And unfortunately, I can't just like nudge the pin just a little bit out. I have to take the pin all the way out, which means there's 2 springs on the side. They are gonna jump. So it's gonna be a pain in the ass. But at the end of the day, you know, I'm learning stuff, but you just gotta be aware of what you're getting into when you get like a project gun, you know? And there are tutorials online for some of these guns, but not for all of them, so it's kind of hit and miss. Thankfully, this is a pretty popular gun, so there actually are some fantastic videos out there. That's the story with this thing. It's not done yet. I don't think I'll do a follow-up video. I'll get it pretty soon here, but yeah, just felt like talking about it. Definitely, without a doubt, my favorite airsoft gun. I mean, even with the problems, this thing is gorgeous. I have a Tokyo Marui M4 gas blowback, and that's a better gun, technically, I would say, like more reliable for sure, out of the box. And I don't care though, this thing just looks so cool. And it's got more recoil to it, and it's a beast. Like, look at this beauty. Anyways, guys, I think you get the idea. It's a great gun, but it has its problems. Just a fun little side video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if you want to see more of these. I like talking about guns. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.